Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Middle of the week is here, and it is a glorious week. It is, I got nothing. I'm finishing off my weekend. It is Tuesday when I record this. Mid-afternoon, almost dinner time. It's been a lazy day, a lazy weekend for me. Didn't get anything that I wanted done. The planets aligned in such a way that I wasn't able to. Monday, we had a air advisory here. The air quality was crap. My allergies were off the charts because of that. And it stems from all of the forest fires that we have here in northern Canada and that west. There are a multitude of them. More than normal. And, okay, that was interesting. Where the fuck did it point over there? Was it you? Probably you. So yeah, more than normal for this time of year. I mean, worse than normal, I should say. So the air quality here has been a little bit crappy. So Tuesday it was hot. It was 32 degrees centigrade, which is 90 some odd degrees. Not pleasant. And the air quality was crap. So it was a beautiful day, but I couldn't go out into it. So I was like, yep, that sounds about right. And then today, the day that the temperature dropped down and everything, the air quality is going to be better, 80% chance of rain. So it's like, yeah, that's just not pleasant. So I haven't done a single thing that I wanted to do. I did some gaming, the little bits and pieces. Ended up having an exceptionally long night. Last night, a friend of mine reached out and touched base, and we ended up talking until the wee hours of the morning, which happens fairly regularly to me now. I usually have this friend in particular, and we just end up talking, and it's like, we haven't talked in about 2 or 3 weeks, and then we just never shut up, and it's fine. I'm not complaining about it at all. It was a delightful time. Where the hell? Okay, it is literally right there. Wrong direction. Okay. Let's see if I'm seeing this right. Should be right on the other side of here. So yeah, I got to bed this morning at 6-ish. Which is great because I was up at 6 o'clock the morning before. So I stayed up for a full 24 hours, which was amazing. Well, not really 24 because I ended up taking a nap in the middle of the night. At the middle of the night being 5 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, it was... Ooh, scratched chest, silver chest armor. Delightful. Shit I can't use. I think we were headed towards a... If memory serves, there was a mana thing pump. There was one over here. I don't think that was one we were headed to, was it? There's one over here. Where the hell am I? Okay. So that's obviously the direction I was going in initially. Did I do anything over here? No, we don't have any points of reference other than we're just going to walk. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. So this is what we're doing today. I'm going to go in and investigate a mana pump. So yeah, it's been... kind of a low-key weekend, and I'm fine with that. As I mentioned, my birthday is this week, so I have been doing a lot of that searching for your soul type of thing, and, coming to some conclusions about things that I want to do and things that I want to change. Tried to implement some of them this weekend. Obviously, that didn't happen. I am a victim of, my body. Allergies are a thing that I cope and deal with. They've been getting progressively worse as I get older. So it worries me that what I have to look forward to in the future. I'm not necessarily a fan of allergy medication or the fact that I tend to not be able to... it's supposed to work for 24 hours and I'm getting, 3 out of it some days. I'm like, I just don't like it. So I've got to find a new solution for what ails me, so to speak. And, I just got to get healthier. That's the very simple aspect of it. The whole thing is that, I'm not terribly out of shape, but I am not in the shape that I want to be in. So I have made strides to correct that over the course of the last few months. But, you know, dealing with cities and pollution and everything, you know, makes you want to just get the fuck out of the city. And I would love to. I would love to find a little place out in the middle of nowhere and, you know, live a much simpler life than I currently do. But it's not in the cards at the moment. I've been watching van life videos and that kind of stuff and people living in vans. And I'm like, oh, God, that looks like so much fun. You know, it's the introvert's dream is to just have a vehicle that you can live in and just go, yep, well, this is my house now. You know, kind of take off and go wherever the fuck you want to go and do your thing. Within reason, obviously. Where are we here? Is there any... There is one right over here. Okay. Let's go to the life shrine. If I'm going to go do that thing, I want to make sure I have the life shrine done. But yeah, I would love to get a little van, convert it, and just live. You know, travel around, sleep in my van, do very basic living. I was watching a guy, and he even has like solar panels in his van that charges up, and he can run his computer. He's got one of those, the Apple M1s, you know, the new ARM processors. I'm like, oh God, that is the dream. You know, I'm thinking like maybe, you know, get like a, you know, my laptop is not that much of an energy hog. I wonder if I could run that off of a, you know, get a little monitor and run that, and then, you know, get my Steam Deck, and I could be just all set and peachy. It's like, oh, the dream is so real. And, you know, who knows? Maybe one day that could be my reality. Did I already try this one? Nope. Oh, maybe I did, and everybody's up here. I think this looks familiar. You all suck. How are you burying yourself in the dirt when it's concrete? I don't get you. Hi. Oh, yeah. You definitely look like above my pay grade. So, we will continue on mosing. Jesus Christ. Oh, the joy. The joy. Okay. And the absolute silence of this game. I wonder if Wally heard me ranting about it the last time and turned off the music. Going, screw you, Rivet. I'm not going to give you any more music to keep you calm and sedate. I'm just going to let you rot in hell. Which wouldn't blame him. I ranted too much. And I've ranted too much in this game. I'm just been like, ugh. Ugh. It's been, I don't know why. I'm just in a foul mood some days. And I take it out on Cube World. Which is, you know, justified some days. So Velorn will be back on Friday. That is the plan. That is the intention. Talk to Armor, and we may record for that. We will double check and see how everything goes, but that is initially the plan. I got to see how it goes with recording that game and multiplayer with it. So it'll be fine. I'm sure we'll make it work. We're pretty good about that. But I have to see about Armor's schedule. I know that he's working a fair amount this week, so which is great. He posted some stuff, and the most fun thing, Monday, because again, day off, didn't want to go outside, didn't want to do anything, and I was just like, I just need to do something, and Armor was like, hey, I'm doing a bunch of GTA, doing the island heist. You want in? And I was like, oh yeah, let's do that. And so we hopped in, and he had his all set up, and we ran it, and like we've done these missions, you know, a bunch of times, and I've never really been good at it. Oh Jesus Christ! Possessed and purple. Oh, this is gonna suck. Yeah, that's not gonna go anywhere I want it to. Because I don't. Am I purple? I don't feel like I am. But possessed makes it just even that much more worse. So no on this one. We will bypass this. So this is delightful. I'm learning what I can and cannot accomplish, which is 90% of it. Let's just zip, zip, zap, zip. So anyway, yeah, Armor said, you know, let's do the island heist. So he had already had everything done for it. So it's just a matter of running the mission. And like I said, we've run it a bunch of times. And a lot of times we will end up failing and having to redo it. And it's just been... And a lot of times it's like there's 3 or 4 of us. But with just Armor and I, we completed the mission itself in just over 10 minutes. And we got an elite unlock for it. And I was just like, what? How did... Like, us? We did this? And so we ran the setup for the mission again, because I already had one started. And we ran it again, and even with a screw-up, because my setup was not quite as well done as Armor's, we ran just over 11 minutes, and we did it again. And I was just like, okay, this is interesting. So maybe I really don't suck at video games as much as I think. You know, maybe having Armor there, because he really knows what the fuck he's doing. But it's fun. It was a fun time. You know, getting a little bit of GTA money back again, because I spent a ton of it on the recent... I mentioned I wasn't really a huge fan of what they've added to it. But the cars are kind of nice. And, you know, even if I don't like the characters that are in the DLC kind of thing, I don't have to play that stuff. I can just do the car stuff and, you know, buy the cars and have the auto shop and do that thing and, you know, enjoy it for what it is. But yeah, I picked up a car and tricked it all out, and you know, Armor said, you know, this is the car to get. It's one everyone likes. I was like, okay, cool, I'll grab that one. So I, you know, did all the upgrades and things to it, and I said to Armor, so let's go meet up and we'll take a look at our cars, and it was almost the same setup, like the same colors. You know, we both like purple. And I think he had purple smoke, and I had RGB lights underneath it with blue smoke. But, you know, it was a similar, like, we picked a lot of the same stuff, same headlights and everything. It was just kind of funny. And then we kind of goofed off and hung out with another one of Armor's friends who joins us, which was Flu. And it was just a delightful time. Like, we really, really just had a nice day. And earned back a bunch of the money that I wasted in the DLC for it. So now I've got like about $7 or $8 million in the game again. I was, you know, just over 4. I was like, there you go. That's a decent little day. Now, am I going to be able to accomplish anything here today? Oh, there we go. Maybe we'll take care of this dude. Maybe not. Everything's possessed. I don't like the possessed stuff. Okay, what is going on here today? Yeah, I think Wally really just is mad at me. Oh, great. Now you're potioning it up too. Fine. Oh, he got me good. Come on, just go to sleep. Take a big nap. Okay. He wrecked me. I don't get this. I don't get this. I am blue and purple. I should not be this easy to destroy, but I am. And this seems to happen every time we change over. Grotto. Just trying to think where we can do stuff. Kind of running out of things. There was one... That's a mana pump there. Where was the other one? Thought I marked it. Is it over here? I did. Let's go over here. Let's go check out the last mana pump. We'll make a decision from there. I had to... Days Gone game I've been really enjoying as of late. Been having real problems with the game crashing on me when I was running it. Like, I'll have the recording software up, and then it will load into the game, and then the recording software will crash, and I always had to click out, and like how I had to get it to run was just never something I truly enjoyed. I was just getting frustrated with it, so I uninstalled it and installed it to one of my other drives, thinking it's like maybe the drive is wrong, and so I got it all inside, 60 gigs game, and it took like an hour or so to download. And I was like, oh, this is delightful. Go to load up the game, all my saves are gone. I'm like, oh, son of a bitch. What? Did I uninstall my save games? For whatever reason, when I installed it the second time, because I guess it saves... A lot of games will save the save games to the documents folder, which is fine. You can just copy and paste things from that and you're all set to go. But this does it in the app data, which is, Minecraft does the same thing. It's not a big deal. I don't really mind. It's just harder to find because it's kind of one of those hidden folders. And for whatever reason, Steam had installed it into another folder inside that folder, like my save games. I was like, what the fuck? So I had to copy them all over and put them into the new save folder, and I was just like, this is really bizarre. But I was able to get it, and it seems more stable. Did one recording out of it that way, and it's pretty good. So fingers crossed that I've corrected what happened. Who knows, maybe it was just where the save games were. I got nothing. I'm just a guy that plays video games. I don't know much about all the ins and outs of all the things with it, but, my computer has been decent as of late. I mean, knock on wood and stuff, but okay. Except for being stupid. But yeah, I mean, it's been running decent. I mean, I don't really have any complaints about it. The drivers from AMD seem to be working well. I resolved my Red Dead Redemption 2 errors, which was great, because that was a daily occurrence, and not too sure how I actually fixed it, because I did a couple of things at the same time, and I haven't put any of them back, because I'm like, well, it ain't broken. I'm leaving it be. I have a program that I use called Display Fusion. It gives you multiple different monitors. It's a great little program. It's got a lot of features to it. But every time I would install like Stream Deck or something, there was always like, oh, Display Fusion is causing, you have to stop it before you can make changes. So obviously it had something to do with the drivers, right? Or it had something to do with the display. Display Fusion, right? So I was like, I wonder if that's causing the problems. And then I also reset everything down to medium, but 1440p. Thinking it's like, whatever. And then it just runs, and it runs fine. And I haven't installed, I disabled Display Fusion. I'm like, I'm not running that again. Because honestly, there's two reasons that I use it. And like, one is to have multiple different wallpapers on, because each one of my monitors has a different wallpaper, and it's not really that big of a fucking deal. And for whatever reason, even after it's not working, the wallpapers are still working the way that they're supposed to. I'm like, okay, this is fine. I'm good with this. And the other one, which is not the end of the world, is it would give me an option on browsers and things. It would give me a little icon up, like the, where you minimize your window. There'd be another one there, and you'd click it, and it would move that window over to your next monitor. And I found that was really handy. And I just stopped using it because it's been a couple of weeks and I don't have any issues. So I'm like, you know what? It wasn't all that fucking important in the long run anyway. So if that's the price I have to pay to get my Red Dead working, I'm fine with it. Okay, what the hell? Look at this shit. This is. You need proof why this game is broken? That is it right there. Just laser focus on you, doesn't matter where you are, and just pounding at you. And I'm just going to do the same. I don't care. Here, just take that. Jesus Christ. What do we got here? Don't think I got anything out of it. That was brutal. I didn't appreciate that. But this is the kind of thing that, like I was saying, like the game lacks some focus, and it's just shit like that. I would, like, how would a new player that's never played Q-World before react to this game? And I'm kind of curious about that. Because again, I played years of the alpha, and so I have a certain affinity for it. But I honestly wonder what it's like as a person that has never played this game before. It's only watched people like me play it. When they get into it and they're like, how in the fuck do you even do anything? Like, there's like no guidance. There's no tutorial. There's no, this is how you play the game. It's just like, here, good luck. Enjoy your life. And it's a shitty development. I don't appreciate it. I mean, and even games like fucking Minecraft don't offer any assistance. It's like, oh, we got a new patch, a whole new thing, and then you have to watch some YouTuber post a video for it or watch the dev stuff in order to figure out how any of that stuff works. I'm like, what service are you doing to your, as a game developer? What services are you doing for people if you're not including, like, if you make a monumental change to the game, you should have something that goes, okay, here's the change. There's like, something in the game that shows how it affects things. It makes sense. No, if it's just like a basic thing in the background that, affects like the number generating systems, then that's fine. But if it's a mechanic that you need to use in order to play the game, fucking show people how it works. I mean, dear God. The game, I know I'm going to get into trouble over this one, but I just got to say it. The recent fiasco happening with Activision Blizzard and being charged by, or sued or charged, I got to double check it, by the California government. A 2-year investigation uncovered a bunch of impropriety. Alleged impropriety. I guess we have to make that discerning comment. But if it's true, fuck, I'm like, so, okay, I really hate bringing this up, but I mean, it bothers me because, again, I'm a gamer, and I have I've played more than a few hours of games by this company, and I'm not going to again. I can't support the structure that has harmed people this brutally. And again, even if it's an alleged thing, I'm assuming that they wouldn't be pressing the issue like they have if there wasn't a whole bunch of factual basis. I guess, like they said, there was like a 2-year investigation on this. And a lot of it stems from stuff that I've seen working in corporate structures as well, where misogyny is a real thing. There's a lot of men that hold power and treat women like objects, or even just people in general. But having no respect for people for their work ethic, their values, sexuality, or anything. It's just it's been alluded to as like a frat boy mentality. And like I said, I've encountered this in multitudes of companies throughout my life, and I hate it. I hate everything about it. I've done things that I can to offset it when I'm working in those environments. I've lost my job over being outspoken about it because, I've always been an advocate for the underdog. The people that have the power, that wield it with an iron fist and all that shit. Fucking hate them. Like, I honestly, I hate the fact that it's an accepted culture, for a lot of people. It says, oh, it's just how it is. No, it's not how it fucking is. If you treat people like shit, you don't have, like, nobody has the right to treat a person like that. Like, I'm very sorry. The fact that, God damn it. That again, allegedly, but not. This isn't allegedly. A woman did commit suicide that worked there, apparently because of interactions with her boss and things. And I'm like, it's a horrible thing, And if this is a culture and an environment for a work environment, it doesn't matter where you are. It's unacceptable. I would think that in 2021 that we would be beyond this kind of thing. Like, here we are in the midst of a global pandemic where caring about people should be one of the main focuses that we do, making sure that people are going to be getting taken care of, that their health is taken care of, and that they're safe. And when I see this shit, and I'm like, how the fuck, oh God, like, how is this multi-billion-dollar company, how do the CEOs justify their paycheck if this is the culture that they're, enabling? And I hate it. And again, not a huge fan of Activision Blizzard over the last little while. Anyway, there's a lot of things that they've done, by firing people, having a record year and then massive layoffs while their CEO gets paid boatloads of money, and it's like, the rich keep on getting fucking richer on the backs of people, and I hate it. I don't understand the culture that we have that has enabled this kind of stupidity. I don't get it. But again, if this is all factual and this is something that has happened, I hope that the people that are responsible for it, deal with the ramifications of their actions, and that anybody that worked there in a form of management that enabled this and allowed for this to happen and didn't do anything until after the fact, I hope you lose your fucking jobs and never are allowed to work in the management field again, because it's just unacceptable. If your priority is all about the mighty dollar and you don't think about the people that are working there, you don't have a fucking excuse if you lose your job and you're not allowed to work again. Got a fucking gold wand, yes! That's an upgrade down. I'm just looking at all this stuff because we did get some stuff. Okay. And there we go. That's my rant done for the day. We did the man pump. Oh, God. But anyway, hope you guys do well. Like I said, Friday we'll be back with some Velorn. And looking forward to it myself. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Take care of yourselves. Take care of those around you. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.
This is a song for all the